Alright, y'all, I think this video, I wanted to try something different. I'm gonna do a story time. Since I'm out of high school, I can talk trash now. And I'm officially 19. Your girl is the big 19, closer to 21 every single day. I'm gonna get into it because it's actually a really long one. And if y'all see me looking down, it's because of my notes. I got bullet points so I could tell the story right. Okay. Alright, this story takes place my junior year going into my senior year. So quite recent actually. I mean, not recent, but quite recent. Okay. I'm gonna start from the beginning. It's my junior year, right? First junior year. I got my friend Kiana, you know it. We've been cool since summertime. But we get to school, I'm in this trio. It's me, Kiana, and this other girl. But we ended up falling out. When I'm having a falling out in the middle of the year. But here, okay, when I fell out with this other girl, me and my friend Kiana be like, oh, well, you're still friends with that other girl. And I'm like, I'm one of the people, I'm not gonna make you stop being friends with that person just because I stopped being them friends. We made a system. Tuesday, Wednesday, you go hang out with her. Thursday, Friday, you hang out with me. Tuesday, Wednesday, when she was hanging out with her, I was really lonely. I had nobody to talk to. I met this girl in my class. We're gonna name her Shanae. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But her name is Shanae. It's not her real name, but we're gonna call her Shanae in this story. I started hanging out more with Shanae. Now I know of Shanae. We had class together, but we was never that close. Me and Shanae was never that close. But you know, after the falling out, me and Shanae started getting close. Started getting real close. Like, real close. Like, you wouldn't see me without Shanae. You wouldn't, like, everywhere we went, you wouldn't see Shanae without me. Okay, fast forward. A week later, my friend Kiana and the other girl I fell out with, they ended up falling out. They're not a friend no more. I introduced Kiana to Shanae. They become cool. We the new trio. We locked in. You couldn't see me, Kiana, without Shanae. We were in the hallway together. Mind, this is my junior year still. We locked in. Now let me describe the dynamic of our friendship with Shanae. In high school, I was going through a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I was going through a whole bunch. So like we would trauma dump, we would tell each other, try to give each other advice. That was a dynamic of our friendship, of me, Shanae, and Kiana, especially Shanae. Like me and her, we was going through a lot, and we would just be trauma dumping back and forth. You know it. But the thing about Shanae is, like, she would do it every single day. She would trauma dump every single day. At first, I didn't mind because I was getting a good friend. But now that I'm looking back on it, Shanae was like an energy vampire. She's one of the people who take your energy. Like, I realized at the end of the friendship, girl was taking my life force. She was taking all my life force. I'm not gonna even lie to you. That's how the friendship was with Shanae. Now, Shanae was talking to this boy, and they wasn't even talking about. We're gonna call this boy Chris Brown. I knew of Chris Brown since middle school because we went to class. We had a class together. In fact, we sat by each other. I already know Chris my reputation, but we wasn't cool or nothing like that. But he was cool with Shanae, so like, you know, I'll say hi to you because you were my friend Shanae. But they was never together. Don't get it twisted. Chris Brown and Shanae never together. And you get the name Chris Brown, you get the name because it matches. Chris Brown matched him very well. He was one of them pretty boys, like crap. He was one of them pretty boys. That's what Chris Brown was. I don't think he was a player, but if he wanted to, he could. Me personally, I wasn't that entertained by Chris Brown because I know he was on BS. I know reputation precedes him. One day, they're not together. Mind you, Shanae and Chris Brown are not together. They're not together. They just flirt here and there. You know, when Shanae would get into it with him, she would come back and tell us and stuff like that. But they're not no couple. Officially, nobody in the school knows they're together. Just know they're friends. One day, we ride the bus. I rode the bus my entire senior year. Me, Shanae, and Kiana rode the bus our junior year. One particular morning, it's like a Thursday morning, I guess. We see Chris Brown in the hallway. Shanae still know what it is. I guess she missed the bus that day. I see Chris Brown. I'm like, ain't that Shanae man over there? You know, my friends joke, be like, ain't that your friend over there? Ain't that your man? Even though it's really not. But we joke like that. I'm like, he was like, yeah, that's Shanae man. But particularly this morning, we was like, Shanae man got some flowers in his hand. He's a full bouquet of flowers. Pretty bouquet of flowers. I'm like, who he got these flowers for? So we saw him. We didn't stop him or nothing because he was way ahead of us. We don't talk to Chris Brown like that. But we did peep that he had a full bouquet of flowers. It was no Valentine's Day. It wasn't no holiday. We was not around no Christmas, no nothing like that. We had winter break coming up, but it was like Labor Day. That wasn't nothing special. I don't know who celebrated Labor Day, but I know I don't. So we get to class. I text Shanae. We text in class almost every day, 24/7. I tell Shanae, yo, man, Chris Brown brought some flowers to school. He brought flowers to school. He brought flowers to school today. I wonder who they for. I'm joking like, oh, your man brought flowers for you and stuff like that. We joking. Okay, time go on. It's 5th period. I think it's 5th period, yeah. Shanae, I watch Shanae in her class and I leave. I don't have this class with Shanae today. We have class together, but we didn't have class in that class of 5th period. Shanae has class with Chris Brown though. I'm in the middle of my 5th period, I'm doing my work. She texts me. You could tell she joking, but you could tell this person's joking, but you could tell they was upset. And this is the first time I didn't see like who Shanae was, but I wasn't peeping. She's like, where the flowers? Where the flowers? Where the flowers that you said Chris Brown had in his hand when he was walking this morning? I'm like, what? I mean, I know she's joking, but I could feel the tension. Like, you could feel the tension through the phone. Like, you're joking, you're laughing, but I could tell you low-key kind of mad. She's like, where the flowers? You jinxed me. You should have never told me he brought flowers. This, that, and the third. So she getting mad. But I'm like, okay, girl. Mind you, y'all not together for real. And so we saw that man before first period even started. You know, buses get here early in the morning before class even start. So from that time to 5th period, he could have gave them flowers to anybody. He could have gave them to anybody. There was no name on the flower. Y'all not together. So you just assumed they was just for you and blaming me that he didn't give the flowers to you and they gone now. Girl, we never knew them flowers were for you. You knew y'all not together. So don't sit here and blame me and act like the flowers was for you. I let it slide. Mind you, she talk about trash about Chris Brown almost every day, but she be in his face every day. But you know, I'm not no snitch. Like, he not my friend. I'm for the girls. I'm not for the boys. I'm not about to say nothing. She talk trash about you. What that got to do with me? Later on, we get over that. Shanae started talking about this dude named Zach. Not his real name, by the way, but we gonna call him Zach. She had an interesting taste in men. She talked about Zach all the time. Like, oh, he used to have a crush on me. He used to say I was fine when I used to come in class. Him and his friends be like, ooh, that one right there. This, that, and third last year, before y'all knew me, he used to be all over me. And she's telling me this information. I'm like, I don't think Zach's all that cute for you to be talking to him every day. Like, you talk about Chris Brown every day. But if it will get you out this toxic situationship with Chris Brown, let me go ask Zach out for you. And y'all be like, oh, Christina, you should never did that. You should never did that. I'll take accountability for that. Like, it was high school. You live and you learn, you know? I regret doing it to this day. I should never did that. Because I probably was wrong when I did this. So, me and my friend Keaton, like, we know where Zach be in the morning. Let's go. Shanae wasn't there that day. She missed the bus again. We go to the band hallway. We run into Zach. He walking with his glasses on and his backpack in front of us. I pull up. I want to like, Zach, is your name Zach? He's like, yeah, my name's Zach. She's like, I'm like, do you know a girl named Shanae? He's like, I don't know nobody named Shanae. I'm like, you sure? You had class together with her last year. You had reading class with her last year. You have to know Shanae. She's like, no. And you know, I'm like that too. I remember faces. I don't remember names. So I'm like, I got a picture. I pulled up a picture of her on Instagram. Like, bad picture too. She looked good in the picture. I told her, Zach, this is Shanae. You don't know Shanae? Zach squints his eyes, just like, no. And then he lifts up. He wore glasses. He lifts up his jacket and squints like, I don't know who that is. So like, to save myself, I'm like, well, I'm still gonna complete the mission regardless. I'm like, well, if you see this girl in the hallway, you should definitely go talk to her. Like, you should need to go talk to her. Just go talk to her. He's like, oh, okay. Come to find later. You know, Lauren, Zach had a girlfriend, so I don't know. Maybe he did recognize her. He was just playing, I don't know. So I'm confused why Zach don't recognize her, because I didn't know he had a girlfriend at the time. So I go to Shanae, I go confront her. I'm like, Shanae, this boy Zach don't know you. The way you talk about him, you would think he would recognize your face, or at least your name or something. And Shanae started getting mad. And I didn't get what she's like, you should never went up to go talk to him. I told you to stay out of my business. That wasn't your place. It's principle. You pushing boundaries. I told you that's your friend, not for you to go up and ask him out for my number or nothing like that. Shanae started going off. I'm like, whoa, calm down, calm down. Shanae storm out. Miki just like, whoa. Shanae talking to us for that week. Shanae did not talk to us. And then when she did talk about us, it was through text. She was trying to lecture us through text. She's like, I don't do that, so y'all love live. I try to help y'all out, this, that, and third. We give advice every day. What's that? And I'm getting annoyed. Me and my friend Kiana, we getting real annoyed. Like, how you gonna tell us about ourselves and you be doing the most redonkulous wild things? So, Shanae started talking to us. Like, at the end of the day, that's our friend. And for me, I take my friendships very seriously. I take them like I take, dang near like I take relationships. So for me, if I'm really down for you like that, I'm gonna do whatever I can to fix it and make it work. Kiana go take Shanae's mama. I don't know why we had her mama's number at the time, because we never talked to her mama. She got the right idea to go text Shanae's mom. Or talk about this, that, and the third, and we need to talk to us. So I'm like, well, Kiana don't need to speak for me. I could talk to Shanae's mom myself. I don't want to give her, my point of view. I text Shanae's mom, too. I'm like, hey, she don't need to be talking bad about us like this. We're her friends. We trying to tell her what's up. She need to stop that. And her mom said she don't talk to her. I said, cool, whatever. A few days later, Shanae's mom, we rekindle our friendship. Shanae come back. We cool for the rest of junior year. That marks junior year. That's junior year right there. Come around summertime. It's summertime. It's the summer before I'm about to become a senior. Me and Shanae are about to go seniors together. We still locked in. We still cool. We didn't have another incident after that. After we texted our mom, we was cool for the rest of the school year. Summertime come around. It's been a week, maybe 2 weeks since we got out of school. I'm like, I haven't seen Shanae and I haven't seen Kiana. We need to go and do something. We need to go and hang out. And so I've never hanged out with Shanae outside of school because I just started talking to Shanae that year. I'm like, well, you really close and we text almost every day, so let's go out and do something. We brainstormed in the group chat. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do? Kiana's like, we should go to the skating rink. We should go skating. Me and Shanae like, cool, whatever. Yeah, let's go do that. We pull up to the skating rink. We waiting for Shanae get there. We having a good old time. A blast. We rolling around, we skating, we doing. Shanae can't skate. Neither can Kiana. But until I said that, she not gonna believe me. We having a good old time skating. You know, we get tired, we get thirsty. We went to the confessionals. Went to confessional stand. We order our food, we go sit down. We yapping up, we talking. Kiana got a pool at her house. Well, she got a pool at her apartment complex. So I'm like, it's summertime, we should go to the pool. Kiana's like, instead of you just going home, while Christina come with me, you should ask your mom if you could come to my house after we get done. Cause we got the whole day. It's not even the afternoon yet. It's no risk for you to go home and I'm going over there. She's like, I don't know. I'm scared to ask my mom stuff like that. That's what Shanae said. She was like, well, you don't have to text her. I'll text her for you. I'll pretend I'm you and text her off her phone just to ask the question. And Shanae agrees. Shanae's like, okay, cool. Shanae hands Kiana the phone, right? Kiana gets the text in. She shows Shanae what she texted, and she hits send, and she gets the phone back. Basically, what Kiana was like, what Kiana texted off of Shanae's phone was like, oh, can I go to Kiana's house after we get done roller skating? Right. Okay, that happened. We get done eating. We get up, we go back to skating. It's all good. Couple hours go by. Shanae mom come pick us up. She didn't reply back to the message in the group chat, so Shanae ended up asking her in the car, can I go to Kiana's house after we leave here? She's like, nah, you got stuff to do. You gotta come home today. That's cool, whatever. So Shanae dropped me, Kiana, off at her house. I'm over at the Kiana house, I'm chilling. My mom come pick me up at the end of the day. She dropped me back off at my dad's house, and she leave. Good day, I had a great day. I had a fun time at the movie theater getting ready. I go to the restroom, the group chat is blowing me up. It's a group chat with me, Shanae, and Kiana. They're calling me on the group chat. So I answered thinking it's them while on the toilet. Who is on the phone? Guess who's on the phone? It's Shanae mama. It's Shanae's mama. She looks so mad. She's pissed. I hurry up, turn on my camera, pull up my pants. Good thing I didn't use the restroom or nothing yet. I'm like, hello? Are you calling my phone? She's like, I need to speak to your mother. I need to speak to the adult in this house. I need to talk to somebody who's in charge. I'm like, no, my mom not home right now. She just left out. She just dropped me off. She's like, what happened at the movies? She's screaming, she's yelling. Shanae mom yell at her. She's like, this is why I don't let you have friends. You are not allowed to have no more friends. I'm like, I don't think it's something that happened between the time I got dropped off in the car and between the time I then got home. I'm like, what happened? Tell me what's wrong. So I hear Shanae in the car, like, what's going on? Tell me. Shanae mom go like, was Kiana looking through Shanae's phone? Was she going through Shanae's phone? I'm like, no, Kiana was not going through Shanae's phone. Then how did she send this text message in? She shows a text message. It's a text message that she showed me, Shanae, asking if she could come over. So basically, to give y'all context, I don't know why, but Kiana accidentally texted Shanae's family group chat, which consisted of her mom and her sister, and not Shanae's mom on the private message. So Shanae's mom thought she was going through the family group chats, and apparently they had a lot of family important information on there. But we watched Kiana go text that message. She didn't go scrolling up looking at the message or nothing. She didn't see nothing. So that's what Shanae's mom is thinking, that she was just being nosy and trying to find out their business and stuff. I'm like, Kiana would never do that. We watched her go on the phone. She's like, oh, okay. She's still mad and she's still yelling at Shanae. And I don't know. We squashed that, ended. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't help you. My mom's not here. So she hang up on the phone. They hang up on the phone on me. I ended up finding out she called my mama. I don't know how she got my mama number, but she did. I think she got my mama's number through Kiana's mom. Anyway, the next day, I'm thinking it's all good. I'm thinking I'm having a good, grand time. It's not good. It's not grand. Very next day, Shanae mom called my mama. And she called Kiana mama. She put in the group chat and all this stuff. I don't want your daughters hanging out with mine. I don't trust female friends around my daughter. Everybody be trying to come after her and stuff like that. People can't be trusted down these days. And Shanae listens to everything her mom says. Even if she knows the truth, she's very influenced by her mama, even though she talks trash about her mama almost every day. Very influenced. I'm like, I'm texting Shanae, trying to think, like, Shanae, you know, you saw us. You saw Kiana text on your phone. So why you acting like Kiana was going through your phone? You was right there watching her. Why you asking me if she went through the phone? You saw her. You gave her permission. Your mama is feeding you lies. Like, she's trying to alter the... I don't know. She's like, I don't know, but y'all are weird. Y'all females be weird and stuff like that. I'm like, what? Shanae, what are you talking about? And I'm trying to be cool, calm, and I don't have these messages, y'all. I wish I did. Shanae calls me a B word. And I take a step back. Because I'm mad. We're friends. And you call me a B word, and you call me a liar. And you're just going off on me because something your mom said, you know that's not true. But you know we're good people. You know we're good people. We've been locked in since school. Like, you could never see me without Shanae. We was together 24/7. Shanae, I was one of your only friends that was in the same age as you. All Shanae's friends was younger than her. They was in a younger grade than her. I was the only friend we was in the same grade and we was in the same age. I was with Shanae almost every day, so I'm like, wow. And I get mad. And I text Shanae, do you want to fight? Shanae's like, I'm not fighting you. What do I look like fighting you? What do I look like fighting you for? Like, I'm not fighting you. I'm like, how you gonna talk trash about someone and then call them out their name and all this stuff, but you don't want to fight? That's crazy. And you know me. I say this all the time. Like, and I'm genuinely hurt because, like, I don't even know. Like, that actually hurted my feelings. Like, how you gonna say all this stuff and you don't want to fight? You don't want to fight. That's crazy, Shanae. She's like, I'm not fighting you. And then I ended up blocking Shanae because she wasn't on nothing. And I just was so mad, y'all. I was just so mad. Fast forward, summertime over, 2 months go by. This was in the beginning of the summer, very beginning. I haven't talked to Shanae this entire summer. I'm like, I'm missing my friend. Like, I spent every week and moment with Shanae. We would get ready on the phones together. We would text together every day throughout class. We would walk each other to each other's class. Like, I'm starting to miss Shanae because I'm like, what we was fighting over wasn't that deep. We didn't fight. We didn't end up fighting. Unless your mom influenced you to say these type of things and you know it's not true. I know dang near everything about you. You know dang near everything about me. You know when you get to a certain point with somebody and you just tell them all your secrets and they just know everything about you. You know everybody about them. It's like, why are we not friends? Like, you know too much about me for us not to be friends. I miss Shanae, but I'm not going to talk to Shanae because I'm just not that. I'm not the person to make the first move in situations like that. School come back, and I'm telling Kiana all this stuff, like how I miss Shanae. Kiana don't care. I don't think she missed Shanae, y'all. I don't think she cared. School come by. It's my birthday, senior year. The first week of school go by. I see Shanae, but I'm not talking to Shanae. She's seeing me, but I'm not seeing her. And also something I noticed about Shanae is very paranoid about other women. Like, she's paranoid around other girls. I guess, I don't know if she had a bad friendship, but she don't trust other females for real like that. I'm like, let me not look at her before she thinks I'm mean mugging her, because she do that a lot with other people. Me and Kiana have a class together that year. It's an elective. Kiana's 1 year younger than me. She's in the next grade. So I was surprised we even had a class together. She comes to me second period, quiet side. She's like, I talked to Shanae today. I'm like, you talked to Shanae today? What did she say? What did y'all talk about? She's like, I saw her in the bathroom. She was washing her hands. She's like, she told Shanae that I missed her. I didn't have a problem with that because I did. Wasn't no lie there. And Ken's like, oh, I told her that you missed her and y'all, do you want, like, I asked her if y'all want to be cool again, like, if y'all wanted to be friends again. And Shanae's like, oh, I thought y'all were going to try to jump me. And Keon's like, no, Christina's not a fighter. She wasn't going to fight you. I never was trying to fight her in the first place. I'm not going to evil lie to y'all. I'll talk, no bite over here. Especially if I really like you. She's like, okay. Second period go over. I go to my third, Keon walked me to my third period. I'm thinking like, oh, we're going to talk on the phone after school or in a group chat or something. Second period over with, I see Kiana because she's always waiting for me outside my classroom. We walk together every day. I see Shanae stand by her. I run up to Shanae, I give her help, like, I missed you, friend, you know. I mean, I liked the hug, but deep down inside, I'm like, something is wrong. Something don't feel right here. Well, I'm like, maybe it's just because we haven't talked so long, like, and the last time we did talk, it was beef. Like, that's probably why I feel weird. So me, Shanae, and Kiana, we walk out the hallway, and Kiana, you know, she makes a turn. She gotta go to class. Me and Shanae got lunch. We got the same lunch, but we never talked. What's the call? I'm like, Shanae, I miss you. We walk into lunch together, and this day I'm like, let me go eat lunch with Shanae. We cool again. Let me go back to what our usual routine was. Let's act like nothing ever happened. I'll go out to eat with Shanae, with her little friends. I'm like, hey y'all, I'm being nice and being cordial. Me and Shanae chopping up like what I missed, what you catching up on. She's still talking to Chris Brown, you know, they been off and on. You know, we talking, you know, we catching up, lunch over with. I go about my day. Mind you. Alright y'all, mind you, it's Labor Day weekend. It's Friday. I go home. We got a 3-day weekend. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. This week, I go off to Katie with my sister, my brother, and my grandma. I'm chilling there. It's Saturday. I'm laying in my bed. I'm chilling. I watch TV. Kiana, I got a notification from Kiana. She texts me, I gotta talk to you. My heart dropped. Like, you know that feeling when you about to go on a roller coaster and you gotta use direction? Like, I know it's nothing I wanna hear. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know that we need to talk. When you get that we need to talk text, you already know it's about to be something bad. I'm staring at the text message. I'm like, I put it down. Like, I don't want to open that text message. But I ended up opening it like 2 seconds later. I'm like, what you want to talk about? She starts sending me screenshots. She starts sending me attachments. It was bad, y'all. It was bad. I think I had the screenshots for that. So basically, Shanae made a private message to Kiana, texting her about me, how she didn't trust me, because I wanted to fight her during the summertime. Why would you text Kiana, my friend, before she was friends before you, and thought she wasn't gonna tell me? Why would you think that? Why? Nobody smart would think that. Me and Kiana was just as locked in as me and you was locked in. Well, apparently, that's what I thought was locked in, but clearly not. Why would you think that was a good idea? I'm looking at the text message, I'm like, really? 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 Fight over education? I want to make this very clear. I want to make this clear so everybody know. She wasn't in no dual credit classes, aka college classes. She wasn't in no AP classes. She wasn't in no advanced classes. She wasn't no student athlete. She was in all level regular classes like everybody else. Not that matters, like you could still be a really smart person. But mind you, it's sometimes, so why are you throwing that in my face like it's an insult or something? Oh, because you got better grades than me. And my grades was trash. I know that. But that's besides the point. And what hurt me the most is literally I would come to you to help me with my homework. And you would gladly help me with my homework. When I need math help, you would help me. And you would be like, it don't matter, it's okay, it's okay. So for you to throw that in my face is crazy. So that's just what you think of me. You been thinking that about me this entire time. I'm less than because I'm like a C student. I wasn't failing, y'all. I wasn't failing or nothing, but I wasn't one of the students that was up there. Was no valedictorian. She wasn't no valedictorian either. You got one prize. Just we're not even gonna get into it. I'm deeply hurt because like that's crazy. You know this is something I've been dealing with for a long time. And you just like this is what you've been thinking about me this entire time, and you thought it was a good idea to text Kiana that. And think she wasn't gonna text me that. And I'm looking at, Kiana doing her thing. She's defending me and stuff. That's crazy. Mind you, I did not try to fight her during the school year. I tried to fight her during the summertime. So she's being scary. And I just get so mad, y'all. I get so mad. Kiana's like, just wait till she waited till Friday. You let me eat lunch with you. You let me hug you. You let me run up to you and say that I miss you just for you to feel this way this entire time about me. That's crazy. Now I look slow. Now I look goofy. And I'm overly mad, y'all. I'm mad. I start shedding little feel tears. My sister in the back, she's like, why are you crying? My sister get mad fast. She's like, why are you crying? Like, why are you crying right now? That didn't even happen. I showed the messages. I told what happened. My sister's like, I know you ain't crying over no HOE. I know you're not crying for no. I'm like, chill. Because me personally, I take my friendships very seriously. Like, she's like, why are you crying? Like, why am I crying? Because I take my friendships very seriously. I take them like relationship. For me, if a friendship ends for me, it's like me getting broken up with. Because at the end of the day, you still investing your time, your energy, and everything into that type of relationship. It doesn't matter what type of relationship it is. Like, you're still investing time, energy, and your emotions. Like, I told this girl everything. So for you to go around and do that is crazy. So yeah, I started crying. I wasn't even mad. When Scratch said I wasn't even mad, I was sad. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold y'all. I was sad. I was real sad. I was boo-boo crying. My sister's looking at me like I'm crazy. She's like, do you want me to go up there when school starts? Do you want me to go up and fight her? I told her, no, it's not even worth it. So I text her. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have the screenshots for that. I tried really hard to get the screenshots for y'all. I could not find it. I was being real petty. I texted her. You said this about me. You thought she was safe just because we on break? You thought you was safe because it's Labor Day? Girl, I see you on Monday. I know what classes you have. We had the same lunch. I'm gonna see you. Don't act like I'm not about to see you. Don't act like I'm not about to see you. I told her when I see you at school, we're gonna fight. And I don't care about none of your GPA or none of that, because you're not no dual credit student. You're not none of that. You not none of that. You're not even a student athlete, so you ain't got nothing to lose, right? I don't care. I don't care if we get sent to nowhere. We're fighting and I don't care. That's that. Because you can't talk about trash. My thing is, I feel like don't talk trash if you don't want to fight. She was texting me, oh, I'm not fighting you. I'm not fighting you. I said, you don't got a choice now. I don't care. I let you slide the first time, but the second time, no. You're not going to keep talking trash to me like you don't want to fight. I told her that over text and I blocked her. That was it. What's it call it? I guess she wants to go boo-hoo cry to her mama. Her mama. I don't know how her mama found out. Let me see if I can get my mama. I'm not about to do that. I remember she doing something, she at work, y'all. I forgot. Anyway, my mom called me. She's like, this woman didn't call me. Why is this grown woman calling me on my phone about some little kid stuff that you could have handled last month? Didn't I tell you not to talk to that girl no more? I'm like, yeah. I'm calling for my mom. She's talking about me when I'm both of my friends. Like, I'm crying. My mom like, did not tell you not to do that? Did not tell you not to mess with that girl? It's your senior year. You starting stuff. I know this was about to happen. She wasn't never one of your little friends. I'm like, Mom, I'm about to go beat her up. I'm about to go find her. She's like, you're not about to do that. You still senior. You got too much on the line. She's talking about you got prom coming up. You got homecoming coming up. You got graduation coming up. Mind you, at this time, because I can't find the receipts for y'all, I'm gonna get my mama to say, what did you tell me that day, Mom? What did you say? What did you tell me to keep me from putting hands on somebody?
I told you that it wasn't worth it, that at the end of the day, it's your senior year. It's not worth it. I mean, that person you'll never see again in life. The next time you probably see them is either at the local grocery store, Walmart, never know who they're going to be in life. And yeah, like, it ain't worth it. For what? At the end of the day, one moment shouldn't last a lifetime.
Exactly. In my school, it got really bad with the fighting. Like, if you got caught fighting on campus, you get sent to DPS, something like that, alternative school. Like, if you got doing anything, they sent you automatically to alternative school. And the thing with alternative school, if you got sent to alternative school your senior year, you wasn't allowed to go to prom, you wasn't allowed to go to homecoming, you wasn't allowed to do no type of senior activities if you went to DPS. So Mom like, we waited 4 years? You not going to no DPS. My bad. We already paid for the prom dress. It's already been starting to get made. You're not about to do that. You're not about to waste my money. Mind you, she was right. What was that? Y'all. Anyway, she's like, and my mom was like, we did pay for that prom dress. I got my prom dress custom made. So I'm like, it costed a pretty penny to get it custom made. So I'm like, what's the whole point of getting a prom dress made if you can't wear it? And I don't care nothing about what my mama's saying right now. I'm like, I'm boo-hoo her. But there's one thing she did say. Mind you, it's my senior year. I don't know why I waited so long, but my senior year, I started sending applications to the colleges, think about my future. She's like, I had just turned 18. She's like, Christina, you fight her. And she was 1 year younger than me. But it didn't really matter because she turned 18 a couple months later. She's like, if you fight her and she's a minor, if she presses such charges on you, you're going to go to jail. And then you're not going to be able to get into college. No one's going to accept you. And I stopped. And I think about it. And I thought about it. It's not worth me going to jail over it. It's not worth me missing out over college over it. So I get over it. I tell my sister what happened, and she messes with me again, I'm going to just give my sister or Kenan at this point. I go to school, right? First day back, first day Monday. Not even 20 minutes into class, a little messenger comes and people who give like, oh, the principal wants to see you. I'm looking at him like, it ain't nothing good, because I never get called to sit on the principal. She's like, Christina Simpson, just come with me. So I follow the lady, I follow the people. She's like, you just sit right there. She leave. Sitting there for a good minute, like, I already know what this is about. The man, and it's not even my counselor's office. I know exactly whose counselor's office this is. This is Shanae's counselor's office. Because, you know, it's separated by last name. I'm like, this ain't my counselor's office. The man come out, he like, Christian Simpson? I'm like, yeah. Go ahead and come in. Go ahead and follow me. I sit down, he's like, I'm only gonna tell you this once. I don't care who started it. I don't care who said what. I don't care who fought this. But he said, if you fight on this campus, you will be sent to alternative school. And you will not be able to have prom. You will not have nothing. And it will be put on your permanent record. I'm like, what? He said, you have been reported. I got reported? Me? You reported me? Wow, that's crazy. Round of applause. Wasn't even gonna come fight you. You reported me. That's crazy. He's like, yeah, you've been reported. And he said, I told that to her too. If we even see y'all around each other, you're gonna be sent to ISS. No, this, that, or the third. And this is your number one warning. You are not allowed to be around her. Don't come around her. And we have informed your parents. Basically, you just got a high school restraining order on me. I didn't even know that was possible. Congratulations, you get a prize. You just introduced something new to me. I didn't know that was possible, but here we are. A high school restraining order or something. I'm like, and then I start going off on this man. I'm like, how you gonna do this to me? Or what's this, that, and the third? I got lunch with her, and she the one who started it. I start, da-da-da-da-da-da. He's like, whoa, you need to calm down. You don't need to get hostile with me, or we will call your mom, and this, that, and the third. I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I shed a couple of tears. I'm like, I started getting mad, because I'm like, I'm the one who's getting reported right now. I'm the one who's getting reported right now. That's crazy. That's crazy. And it made me like, now that you reported me, I want to come do it even more now that you reported me. Like, wow, I wasn't even going to do it, but now I want to. He's like, you need to calm down. I'm going to call your parents. You're going to go to ISS. Just sit down. This is just a warning. Just stay away from her. And I sit down and I calm down. Like, when I don't need my mom call. It's a Monday morning. I'm not trying to go to no ISS. I go about my business. I call my mom. Because you're not going to call her before I do and tell her a false story. You know how it go. You got to call your mom first before the school call them, because they going to start telling some lies. I give her the rundown. Shanae reported me. She's like, she's scary. Don't just go nowhere near her. I go about my day. I tell Candace too. Don't talk to her, don't look at her. Cannot call her no more, but I'm just telling her what happened, how I had to just go through all that for no reason. Senior year passed. Not senior year. It's the whole year go by. I don't look at this girl. I don't speak to this girl. I don't talk to this girl. It's in the senior year. One of our mutual friends that I introduced her to came up to me and said, Shanae asked me, when are y'all going to be friends again? She wants to be friends again. I said H to the double E hockey stick, no. You reported me, you called my mom, you called all this Ray, and for what? And you want to be friends again? The only reason why Shanae wanted to be friends again is because she realized she had nobody. She had nobody to go to prom with. She had nobody to do senior activities with. I was her only senior. She came to realize that I was her only friend for real. She was alone for real. She couldn't do nothing for real. And I found out she didn't end up going to prom. And I'm pretty sure she probably didn't have the money to go to prom. No, she had the money to go to prom. She just had nobody to go with. You realize that I was your only friend for real. And that's how I survived my narcissistic ex-best friend. Thank you for listening to my story time. That felt great to get off my chest.